Today's video is a part of a collaboration hosted by my friends Shauna from Homegrown Homeschool and Davine from Come in the Chaos Homeschool. We'll be sharing, the theme of the collaboration is year-end reflections, but since our homeschool operates differently, we don't follow the traditional from the fall to summer. We started our school year in January and we will finish around October. So this will be my mid-year homeschool update. Just in case you are wondering what's on her chin. So I have a big tumor on my chin, and then this morning I had to do like a surgery kind of thing and it was bleeding. I was like, oh no, I have to film today, but life must go on. And this is not a fairy tale, so I'm here with a big tumor. I don't have a lot to show today. This is more of a chatty homeschool update, and I will show like 3 items. If you are new here, my name is Alithabel, and I am a homeschool mom to 2 ages, almost 8 and a 9-year-old. My almost 8-year-old is doing 3rd grade stuff, some of it are 4th grade level. My 9-year-old is doing 4th grade level stuff. So let's start from the group subjects. For catechism, this is what we use for catechism. This is from Logos Press. Covenantal Catechism. This is the book 3. I can't believe we're on book 3. When we started homeschooling in 2020, my eldest was only 5 years old, and we did the book 1. I can't remember what was it, but this one is the book 3, and it's from 1 Kings to Malachi. This is the students' workbook, but they don't really use this, so it looks new. We are currently on lesson 5. This is one of those things that we don't worry if we will not finish within the school year, because we do our catechism or Bible as a family, so it's a family style learning. The next for the group subject is the mystery of history. That is our current favorite group subject. We really enjoy that. I mentioned before that our history curriculum, the Mystery of History Volume 1, from creation to resurrection, I think. Wish I have the book now. We really enjoy our history curriculum because it aligns with our catechism, and then every time we'll do like reading, my children are already familiar with the topic, like Nebuchadnezzar, like the Babylonian captivity. Yeah, we love that. I think I should do a lesson with us in history. And the next group subject that we do is science. We use Noeo Science, and this year we are doing biology 2. The beginning of our science was kind of I'll say dry, but last week we started a really cool experiment. It's an owl pellet. The kids really enjoyed, and that is really so fun. So there will be more experiments in the future. So it's about to kick in, because my kids, we love doing science experiments. So I think that's the reason why I said like dry or boring, because we just read about animals, and then we went to a museum one time, but that's it. And then they will catch bugs outside roly-polies. My daughter is really in love with roly-polies. She will do like a habitat for roly-polies. And the last but not the least in the group subject category is our grammar and composition. We use Shirley English Level 3. This one has 26 chapters, and every chapter has 5 lessons. The fifth lesson is actually a chapter test. So basically there are only 4 lessons, and we do this twice a week, Mondays and Tuesdays and Thursdays. We are currently on chapter 18. So this one has a lot of writing, like it's heavy on writing that I don't even know how to squeeze in the writing part, because it's a lot. It's a lot. Like even on their test, they have to do like a journal. They have to write in their journal, what have you learned this week in your English or something like that. But of course, we are homeschoolers. We don't do everything that is in here. I focus on the grammar part because I myself need the grammar part. So we skipped most of the writing assignments because it's a lot. It's a lot. We focus on grammar, on the grammar part, because I believe it's more important than the writing part, because how can you write an essay if you don't know your grammar? So my plan is, since there are only 26 chapters, so we will most likely finish it maybe in August. Once we finish all the chapters, that's when we go back and do the writing part, and we will focus on the writing part because there is just not enough time to do the lesson. We have vocabulary and do the writing. There's a lot of writing assignments, like 3-point expository paragraph, 3-paragraph expository essay, persuasive writing, narrative writing with and without dialogue, descriptive writing, and we also have this imitation in writing fairy tales. This has short stories. They have to imitate it using their own plot. So we did like 2 stories from here, and then we stopped. I said we can't do everything. So that's what I decided to focus on the grammar and composition right now. And once we're done with all of that, we'll go back and focus on the writing part. So that's what's going on with our grammar and composition. And that's for the group subjects. So let's move on to literature. Actually, they are both doing Logos Press 3rd grade reading guide. They're currently reading Charlotte's Web, and they really enjoy that because we do the comprehension test. And let's go down to the independent subjects. For my 3rd grader, for math, she is doing Math Mammoth Level 3. She had a hard time with clock, which I understand because clock is not easy. She finally finished that chapter. She's about to do money. I did an assessment and she needs more work. I don't blame her. Telling time is difficult, especially when it's an analog clock. Just keep on working with her. I don't want her to redo the whole chapter because she easily gets discouraged. She will move on to the next chapter, but I will still give her some random exercises on about clock. So yeah, that's my plan right now. For spelling, she is doing Logos Press, the grammar of spelling level 3. That is her most favorite, spelling and cursive. For cursive, she is doing Veritas Press classically cursive. I forgot because we just found that workbook from the Homeschool Gathering Place. And that's for my 3rd grader. Let's go down to my 4th grader. My 4th grader is doing Math Mammoth Level 4. I'm so impressed with him because he will just work independently. Like he has a toolbox, like it's a tackle box with, you know, hammer, nails, measuring tape. He will get his toolbox and he'll get the measuring tape out. and he will measure things around the house. I said, what you're doing? Oh, I'm measuring this because the book says measure 5 items in centimeter or feet. So, oh, okay. And then sometimes he'll say, Mama, can you please stand? I say, why? I need to measure you. It's just so fun because math is his strong suit. And let's move on to spelling. He is doing Logos Press, the grammar of spelling level 4. That's going great. Both of them are on lesson 23, I think, or 22. And for cursive, yes, we do cursive in our homeschool. He is doing Logos Cursive book 3. I think it's a boy thing. You know, boys really don't put a lot of effort on writing. Overall, everything is going great. We've been finishing sometimes before 12 noon, even though we'll start at 9. Because before, we will start like 8:30 and finish around 1 or close to 2 o'clock. Because I let them take breaks in between classes. And recently, since I got pregnant, I have a lot of doctor's appointments, and I make most of the appointments in the afternoon after 1 o'clock. So I will encourage them to finish before 12 or before 1 o'clock. So we've been finishing really early. What a blessing it is. I think next week I will post a video about pregnancy update if you are all interested. We are in a very interesting season of our lives right now. When pregnancy at 42, there's a lot. I think that's all I have for you today. Please don't forget to check the collaboration playlist down below in the description box. And check out Shauna and Davine's YouTube channel. There will be links in the description box. And thank you so much for watching, and see you next time. Bye!